courtesy of Melanin Power. If you have not yet liked and subscribed to my channel, please do so to my online magazine at melaninpower.org, Facebook Melanin Power, Instagram Melanin Power Company, and YouTube Melanin Power 6126. I am here with two beautiful ladies, educated and always exciting. To my right, I have Michelle Bland. Michelle is a realtor, a spin cycle instructor, and a caregiver. And to my far right, many of you have seen her before. This is Kendra McQueen. She is a social worker, and she's also owner at Italian Ice. Okay, today we're addressing the topic of living with vitiligo. And of course, you can see my set is just
Full of color.
full of color. So first, I'd like to thank you both for joining me here today, shedding some light on living with vitiligo, or as I might say, vitiligo is living with you.
Yes.
You're not living with it. It's living with you. Kind of like you're a tenant. It's a tenant, and you're the landlord.
Yes.
Right? Kind of like that.
Permanently.
Okay, so Kendra, what was the first sign of the appearance of vitiligo for you?
10 years ago, when I moved from Pennsylvania to the Sunshine State, I developed a slight patch in my eye as I'm playing tennis and having a good old time in Florida. And then I kind of brushed it off, but it started to bite. And then I didn't push it off, so I went into WebMD, which you should not, right? And it came up. Yeah. And I had told my physician years ago when I was younger that I would possibly develop vitiligo if I moved to the Caribbean or Sunshine State. So I was younger, that was not on the agenda. Moved to Sunshine State and voila!
This is the spot right here on my thumb. I am now 62 years young, living with vitiligo. So mine, I would say, was more slow moving than fast.
I'm grateful that I have you two ladies here that can encourage young ladies, young boys as well,
Yes,
that
yes.
are going through this skin issue as well, right? Because I mean, what else can I bring on here that can make this thing work for everyone else, right? So you're both beautifully and established in your careers. Did you have to push harder because of your vitiligo?
I think if anything, I think about just being black. And we always have to do better than everyone else. But I would hope that my vitiligo did not
Hinder you.
hinder me
Mhm.
in any way.
It did not hinder me, but mentally, I'm going to say that it did, in a sense where I'm always working with people oriented person. So because of the vitiligo, I kind of pushed myself out of sight. I didn't realize I was doing it, but I was, you know. So yeah, I would say a little bit, just a little bit. But otherwise, no, since I've embraced it,
Uh-huh.
at the beginning, it is very different. You're changing,
Yeah.
you know, and you're unique,
Yeah.
and you're different, and people will see. So it is, you know, so yeah. But right now, I'm good.
I know I can. The young lady that I mentored growing up, she's doing really great now. She's a big time model, and all that stuff. She was kind of like hollow, that.
Yes.
But of course, she's I'm not a part of her life anymore. You know, you get up there and it's like, oh, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. And I kind of like, I really look forward to meeting friends with vitiligo. Seriously, because you guys are so gorgeous.
Yeah, thank
You guys are so gorgeous. I mean, I met Kendra about how many years ago? About 2 years ago.
I don't know.
And let me tell you, and as you can see, if I touch her, I would not get it, people. I'm not
No.
gonna get it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, it's not like she's contagious. She's not. She's absolutely stunning. You know? Bullying it's not just taking your school lunch every day. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more than someone taking your school lunch every day. It's a lot more, a lot more going on, especially when you're facing vitiligo as a young woman, as a young man. It's really, it's difficult. What information would you both like to leave with the audience? so that they better understand that vitiligo is not a cosmetic disease, or that if you touch me, I'm not going to get it, or I'm not going to break out in vitiligo. Educate us, please.
One of the things I would say that it's not road burn. It's not from a fire. And if you're curious, when you see someone with vitiligo, don't just walk up and start asking questions. Introduce yourself, because it causes a wall to come up, and we definitely don't want to do that. And one thing Kendra taught me, and I use this in mine, these are skin clouds. Because if you look at the clouds in the sky, there's not one that's the same. And so, especially when it's children who are curious about what's going on with the skin, I let them know these are skin clouds. And they get it.
That's awesome.
They get it.
That is awesome.
So vitiligo, people have different terminologies for it. For me, myself, I don't look at it as a disease. We're not contagious. Okay, we're very unique. You know, when I look at it, God is always painting us. Okay, so we're still being painted. And that's how I look at it. Is it a condition? It could be considered a condition, but it really is a mindset, as my good friend over here said. So that's the conditioning of your mind, because, you know, you can have the same color skin, but let me tell you, if you're just a person and you don't have that kind of energy, it doesn't matter, you know. So I think just being unique is something that I have to embrace. I'm healthy, we're not contagious, but hatefulness is. Okay, so with that being said, embrace your V and be unique, because that's who you are.
I hope there was an education here for you today, because I certainly got educated about so much more about vitiligo, okay? From Michelle and Kendra. So as I always say, every day above ground is a good day.
Yes.
And this is Step C of Melanin Power signing off.